Hey, what's up, guys? It's David Calderon over at Nutrisport Murrieta. We've been talking about BCAAs, the branch-chained amino acids. We've gone over function, kind of what they're beneficial for, dosage, how do we take them, when do we take them, how much. Today I'm going to talk about BCAAs and how they regulate muscle growth. Very important because most people are trying to build new muscle, so we need to kind of understand how BCAAs relate to regulating tissue growth, muscle growth. Essentially, if we don't turn on the muscle building pathway, just like if we don't turn on the switch, we're not going to light up a room. If we don't turn on the muscle building pathway, we're not going to build muscle. I don't care how much protein you have available. It's not going to happen. So we need to flip the switch. We need to turn it on. And that pathway, that muscle building pathway, it's called mTOR. So mTOR. That's the muscle building pathway. We need to activate it. We need to flip the switch. We need to turn it on. How do we turn it on? Well, let me grab my amino core. BCAAs. There's 3 BCAAs. There's isoleucine, that's the first one. There's valine, that's the second. And then the third one, the most important one, leucine, he's the one that turns on mTOR. So he flips the switch so muscle building can take place. So if we don't have BCAAs and we go into the gym, not only are we breaking down a ton of muscle, and that means we're going to have to take more time to repair and heal, meaning recovery is going to take longer. When you finally do repair all that muscle with no BCAAs, you've essentially turned off or kept turned off the muscle building pathway. So whatever protein you take in, whether it's from your chicken or your fish or your protein powder, it's not going to be utilized for new muscle growth. So waste of time, essentially, because we're breaking down a ton of muscle. It's taking too much time to recover, and when we finally recover, we haven't even turned on the muscle building pathway. If we use BCAAs, not only are we minimizing tissue breakdown, because again, the body's going to be able to burn these BCAAs and not our muscle tissue BCAAs, but because we're minimizing tissue breakdown, we're going to be able to recover a lot faster. And once we've recovered, which again is happening a whole heck of a lot faster because of the leucine that's in our amino core and our BCAAs, we have flipped the switch. We've turned on mTOR, we've turned on the muscle building pathway. So, whatever protein we take in subsequent to using our BCAAs, it's going to be used a whole heck of a lot more efficiently for what? New muscle. So don't use BCAAs. You break down tons of muscle. It takes tons of time to recover, and then you haven't even turned on the muscle building switch, so whatever protein that's coming is essentially being wasted. Enter in branch-chain amino acids. Now we're minimizing tissue breakdown, speeding recovery, and flipping on that muscle building switch, so when the protein comes, you're using it for what? New muscle. And that's the goal. Thanks, guys.